Hi, my name is Jared Manchester, and I work for the Hit Toy Company, who's made Thomas episodes such as By George or The Missing Coach. And that episode is the one we never got to finish filming. But I was still ready to watch it when it actually did come out. We were having a meeting about we were gonna make an episode about for the new season coming in, season 6. So after the meeting, we walked out the door, and I was the last one to walk out. I came down another hallway to get to the door, and I see a tape on the floor. It said Duncan gets spooked, early reel. I said, hey, maybe I can show this to my kids. But when I looked at early reel, I realized that it might have been like the first episode, or probably planned to be the first episode of season 5. Or it could have been planned earlier or something. So I decided to take it home to show my kids the deleted scenes. It's kind of like a director's cut, basically. So before I wanted to check my kids, I decided to watch the tape just to make sure there's no errors or like glitches in this video. So I decided to play it and get to watching. Now, if you've not seen Duncan get spooked, let me lay this out. So Peter Sam's trucks run away and crash off the old iron bridge, and then Duncan makes fun of Peter Sam about it. Then Rusty tells the ghost story to get back at Duncan to scare him. So his driver and fireman decide to let's scare him or whatever. So anyways, it does succeed and Duncan gets very spooked, and that was the episode. It was probably by far my favorite episode when it came out. So to the episode, it played off normally. The trucks run away, fell off the iron bridge. Duncan makes fun of Peter Sam for calling him careless. I realized that I don't remember him saying that in that episode. I don't remember that. Or it's just my brain fired. Well, Rusty tells the ghost story, and after he finishes, he says, "So, are you scared?" Duncan says, "Huh, yeah, you think I'm scared of ghosts?" said Duncan. It was weird again because I don't remember Duncan saying that. Rusty then says, "Well, are you sure about that? Because the ghost train might rip off your face." Now I know for sure Rusty didn't say that in the original, because that would not be kid friendly. But Duncan had a worried expression on his face. Maybe he was telling the truth. Maybe it is real, Duncan muttered to himself. So it played off normally again. The driver and fireman were talking about planning on tricking him, since they thought that it was fake, until they later found out it wasn't. So after the plan worked, Duncan was spooked, but the episode doesn't end there. The next night, Duncan was still sleeping in the same shed. He woke up to a ghastly whistle, like the sound of a whale, and a bunch of angry whales were like humming. Then it pans onto the rails and saw the engine's black wheels. Pans up to Duncan and pans to the ghost engine, who was pale white and had black eyes. He was making groans and shrieks. Duncan was freaking out for now. Well, Duncan was freaking out. It pans black, and then it shows Duncan's point of view. We realized that the ghost train onto the right wasn't there anymore, but then my heart dropped as I saw an engine charging very fast. The lamp was on, and I saw the train charging right at Duncan. Duncan was sure screaming like a girl. Duncan let out a blood-curdling scream. Ugh. And I saw the ghost screaming like a lost soul. It painted black again, and this time I heard a loud crash. I assumed that I was assuming that with the ghost train crushing Duncan. It panted Duncan, and I was for sure right. Duncan was shattered to pieces. Blood was even coming from through his eyeballs. He was still alive somehow. He gargled blood as he said, Rusty, why did you tell me this story? Then he dies. It pans to the ghost train's face in front of the aftermath. I looked at him again and realized that it was the same shape of Skarloey. I was like, oh my god, this was not meant for kids. I looked through the window and realized that his dead driver had no face and chopped off eyeballs like he couldn't see. I turned off the tape and put it in my cabinet to show it to his toy company later. The next morning I showed it to the executives who made the episode and asked furiously why did they make this episode for kids. But all they said was, What real? Don't play with me. I know you one of them had to make this episode. I'm just sick of you. We don't even remember making Duncan get spooked. I knew for sure they were lying. They had a concerned expression on their face that said otherwise. Either someone sick had of my done this. So I asked Britt Offcroft who made this episode. All she could say was, don't bring up that guy again. I looked at her for a second and then looked at the tape. Then Britt Offcroft said, you're free to take the day off. I rushed back home and sat on my computer, tried looking up the early reel of Duncan Gets Spooked, but no searches were found. Either I was going insane, or that tape I saw was not even real. But all I do remember about that episode was the ghost engine's face. I probably can't sleep after that. I got schizophrenia from it, which I see him outside my door every day. I'm too afraid to watch that episode again. I really can't get over it. It won't stop leaving me. I don't know. It's been like a couple days since my wife left me. My wife left me with my kids because of my schizophrenia. All because I saw that Duncan episode. I can't get over it. My brain hurts and I recently got fired from my job. I'm basically out of money and I can't find a good job. And this nightmare won't end. I look back at the tape that I brought home. I knew what's best. I put back in the tape, and yes, I do realize that I'm too afraid to watch it. I feel like I need to get rid of it, so I had to watch it again. The same engine that killed Duncan popped up on my screen this time. All it did was stare at me for 3 minutes, and then it said, "Come back for more." I noticed it sounded girly, or it sounded very weak. This doesn't seem right, since it was Scarloi's body. I awkwardly asked, Why are you ruining my life? And to my surprise, it responded with, You don't remember? My eyes widened as I heard her say the words. I mumbled to myself, what should I say next? I asked, What do you mean? All it responded with, You don't remember your ex-wife? You don't remember me? I asked, How can you be my ex-wife? How do you not remember me? We were so good together, but then you left me. Oh, because you had to go to a stupid company. So you know what? Maybe this will be my revenge. All my troubles will be gone away until you die. Babe, Babe. I couldn't say words. I was literally paralyzed. I cannot believe she possessed the engine into the tape. Why? Why would you do that? Then I realized something. Those past couple days after watching that episode, every time my ex-girlfriend's pictures, all I see is that engine. Oh my god. That explains everything. I told her, But why are you doing this? Look, I know we were having a good relation, but it's time we put in I had time to put in work, I replied. Well, you could have just stayed home. You could have just kissed me or whatever. I had to kill everyone you love, even Duncan. I was literally surprised, for real. I'm just running out of words for this. All I can say was I was terrified. I cannot believe it. She was the engine. She was the one who ruined my life. All because I went to a different company than she wanted me to. Instead of staying home and kissing her. I guess I was kind of selfish for leaving her. She was a good wife to me. I apologized. No, I just apologized for everything, no? All that engine would say was, Well, since that already happened, I'm still gonna ruin your life. And I'm surprised you did. Look, I really didn't mean it, okay? Look, I didn't mean to leave you. Well, it was because of your new wife, Jessica, wasn't it? I replied with, That jerk left me. I don't even like her anymore. She was a jerk just because I had schizophrenia, all because you were jealous. She looked sad. The engine looked sad for a moment, or should I say my ex-wife, for a moment. It's like she was in the mind of thinking. She looked at me with those black eyes and said, You know, you're right, I'm sorry. Well, go on, you can say it. I accept it. I ran out of words to say. So all you have to do is turn off the TV.
Wait.
Huh? Hello, before you turn it off, is there any chance you sometimes come here once in a while? Sure, I guess. Don't know how. Well, it's simple. All you have to... And then I turn off the TV. I cannot watch what I just saw. My brain was literally really mind blown. I can't believe it. I watched that tape to find out my ex-wife killed my favorite engine, Duncan. There's no way that's real, though. How? You know what? I might as well come with her. I found a way. I stupidly took the TV cords, shoved it into the Duncan Gets Spooked DVD, and then into myself, and I passed out. January 19th, 2000. We are the police writing the story now, and we just found this journal here. So, we are going to be looking for further explications until we find out this mystery. Until later then, this is going to be our new evidence book. So, journal out. I found a Duncan Gets Spooked episode in the garbage bin. And I found something that's so creepy I can't unsee again. Man, how does this story go? Well, my name is Peter Henderson, and I'm friends with Jared Manchester. We used to work, we worked for the same team in the hit toy company. And we were great partners too. But I missed him ever since the incident. I decided to go check on his house after the incident. It's been 2 months ever since, and I decided to go check his house. His house was all rotten, but then I saw his dead body on the floor. He had no eye sockets, and a skeleton rib cage was shown. And it was even rotting as well, covered with cockroaches and flies. The TV was static, which is somehow still on. I decided to take it out. I decided to take it home. It was a Duncan Gets Spooked episode. So, what apparently happened is that after watching this tape, he just committed suicide. Or whatever. But, I don't know. An episode that bad shouldn't be that horrible to kill yourself. So I decided to bring it home. I wanted to watch it because I did want to see that episode again. Boy, have I not seen this in a long time. So the episode started off normal. Peter Sam's truck fell off the old iron bridge, and Duncan makes fun of him by calling him careless. Then Rusty said, "Oh yeah? How would you like it if the ghost did that to you?" Duncan said, "Oh yeah, there's definitely no ghost." But Rusty said, "Are you sure? Because the ghost engine can rip off your face." And then he starts telling the story. And then after the story, Rusty replies with, "So you scared?" Oh yeah, like I'm ever scared. Now the entire scene, it's really confusing because I don't remember hearing them say that. But in the ghost story, I forgot to tell you this, but I realized something that's really off. Instead of one ghost engine, there was two. One that looked like Renee's. They both fell off the iron bridge at the same time. Ghost number 1 fell in, and ghost number 2. Ghost number 2 is Renee's ghost. Ghost number 2 lands on ghost number 1 and makes a clang noise or crashing noises when they both hit the water. So yeah, after that, Peter, Sam, and Duncan's driver decide to play a trick on him and tell him the plan. After that succeeded, Duncan gets so scared he now thinks the story is real. And this mistake, it was. Later that night, Duncan was sleeping in the sheds. He heard a familiar whistle. It was the ghost train's whistle. It sounded like a squirrel dying. But the ghost engine came right up on him. What I saw was terrifying. The ghost engine was ghost number 2. He had no eyes whatsoever. He looked like Renee's, and he was making groan and shrieking noises. I can't not believe it. I'm scared for my life. So was Duncan. Ghost number 2 backs up and switches on to the points where Duncan was on, and then pushes the buffer behind him. I saw ghost engine number 1 shown in the distance, speeding very fast. Duncan wanted to escape, but ghost number 2 was holding him back because he was trying to not let him escape. Ghost number 1 crashed into Duncan, showing him derailing Duncan and shattering him into pieces. Except ghost number 2, since he can't go through him. After that, the video just ended. I had enough of this. I just had it. Then it hits me. His ex-wife's photo is just that ghost engine number 1. And ever since that, ever since I see Sharon Manchester, all I see is ghost number 2. Then it hits me. Oh my god. They were the ghost engines. I immediately took the tape, ripped it, break it in half, throw it in the trash can, took out a hammer, smashed it very hard, throw it down the road, let the car smash it, take it out of the road, and throw it back in the dumpster where it belonged. It was over. I can't believe it. I couldn't sleep that night. I can't not let my kids see this. I decided to went up to bed and call it a night. I tried sleeping, but I had nightmares. One which Manchester and his ex-wife were in my room. They were both staring at me. They were ghost figures. And behind them was a transparent figure of their souls, of the trained soul, as I heard them laughing. I woke up with a sudden shudder to find myself have a long cut to my right torso to my bottom left. It had something to do with the tape and my nightmare. And I don't mess with supernatural ever since. Or at least I don't. Or try not to.
My head is spinning. What the? Why does my voice sound different? Why do I feel like killing someone? Am I a ghost train? Am I with Gertrude finally? I've never felt so alive. Gertrude, is that you? Oh, looks like you made it, huh? Oh, Gertrude, you won't believe how alive I am, despite me being a ghost. Well, you ready to fall off the old iron bridge? Oh, yeah. Anything, babe.
After the fall.
Wow, that has been a blast. Why don't we go kill Duncan? I love Duncan so much, but I feel like killing him. Oh my goodness.
That's some light.
Oh, driver, are you still there? Yeah, Duncan. I'm gonna run down to the donut shop real fast. So, you're gonna be here by yourself for a little while, okay? Okay. Don't be gone for long. What in the holy mother of Scotland?
Hey, Duncan.
What? How do you know my name? Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap!
Oh no, you don't.
Wait, but what are you doing? Let go of me! Driver, help!
You ain't going nowhere.
Get him, Gertrude. Wait, huh?
Oh my god. Yeah, you laugh at Gertrude.
Oh man, I just can't wait for the next victim.
Oh my goodness.
Hey guys, and today I just want to say thank you for watching this episode. I get it's a free part, including the other video you just saw. I just want to say thank you for watching it. Also, it's been a year since I've been around, ever since June 26th. And I've been making videos ever since June 30th. And I could have done it without you. I just want to say, I'm glad you've been sticking around for a while, especially you, Nika Bear. As always, hope you liked this video. Like and subscribe, hit the notification. And as always, keep calm, carry on. Boo! This sucks!